look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Man, let me tell you something, Jack. I'm so proud of the gentlemen out there. Why? Because men today are walking out on dates. I mean, right in the middle of the date. I mean, right there when the waiter come up and ask you what you want, the man said, hey, this ain't the woman for me. I'm going to go and get up out of here, Jack. I'm so proud of you. But before I show you this on here through some clips with women complaining about it, let me first tell you to hit that notification bell. And when you hit that notification bell, hit the all option, okay? So you can be informed of all my uploads. Can you dig it? Now let me go ahead and put this on the screen, baby. Boom. Now I want you to hear this woman who tried to bring her kids on the date, and the man said, hell no. Hell no, we won't go.
Y'all, please tell me why I went on a date last night, me and my 8 kids, and the man left us at the table. Okay, so I had been talking to this man for a few months now, or whatever like that. He knew I had 8 kids. So last night, he wanted to take me out on a date. So he was already at the restaurant, and I was home, getting myself together. So he was like, where you at? I'm at the restaurant. So I was like, yeah, I'm home, getting me and my kids together. He did not say anything. We get to the restaurant, he then says, why did you bring your kids? So now I'm looking at him like, sir, why wouldn't I bring my kids?
Because common sense having people would not have brought their damn kids. That's why he didn't say anything. He thought, ain't no way in hell that this woman's gonna bring 8 kids to this date. I would have walked out, I would have ran out, I would have hopscotched out of the date too. And I had a woman try that with me before in the past, try to bring along the bastard child to eat dinner. And when you bring the bastard child to eat dinner, it's not a good experience because if he's a young bastard child, that little bastard gonna have food all over the place on his clothes and sticky with soda and stuff. And then they're gonna get in your car and you got to spend extra money to detail your car because you were victimized by the bastard child. Let's keep going.
You need to get to know me and my kids, especially on our first date, So he ain't said nothing else. We ordered our food. We eating, chopping it up or whatever like that. Then he said he needs to go to the restroom. Me not thinking nothing of it. Y'all, please tell me why this man went to the restroom and never came back. Left me and all 8 of my kids at the restaurant. Mind you, I did not have any money. So I had to call my mother and my baby daddy so that they could send me money to pay for me and my kids. I'm confused. Why nobody told me that I'm not supposed to take my kids with me on the first date?
Let me tell you something, Jack. Your baby daddies are the ones that you should have went on a date with, to be honest with you. That's who you should have been with. It ain't that man's fault he didn't want to deal with that shit. He photo left. And I'm going to tell you something. Most women are in survival mode. If a woman brings one child to a date, she's in survival mode because she knows she can't afford the dates that you're trying to pay for. You get what I'm saying? And I mean what I say. If she brings one date, she's in survival mode. I mean, one child, she's in survival mode. She is not going to be able to focus on you. She's going to be focusing on her bills and her problems and to eat. Okay, so remember that, gentlemen. If a woman bring one child, if she tries to bring one child to a date, most likely she is in survival mode. If she doesn't bring her children, then she's most likely not. And I don't suggest you getting serious with a single mother. Just smash and dash. But let me go to this next one. Excuse me for taking so long to rant. I wasn't even trying to. Let's get it.
Well, I've officially seen it all. My first 0 out of 10 date. This man left me at the restaurant while I was in the bathroom. I think I'm gonna hang it up for a while. Yep, I don't have anything left to give. But if I'm honest, I never should have gone on the date in the first place. Everything was telling me not to. Everything. The signs were there, but I was like, I'll give him a chance. Nope. Follow your gut. Everything was going fine. This guy and I had been talking for like 3 or 4 days. He asked me out to dinner for this weekend, today. Chose a cute little Cuban spot made the plans, we figured out the time, all that jazz. He doesn't live here in Charlotte. It was about an hour and a half outside of Charlotte, so he drove in and got a hotel for the night. Where the problem started is he texted me this.
Gentlemen, let me read out what it is that she's trying to tell you. Hold on 1 second so you can understand what it is. This gentleman texted this right here. It says, excuse me, do you feel like you'll be comfortable enough to stay at the hotel with me, or are you going to make your curfew, LOL, and go home? So what he's saying is, are we going to get some sex going on? That's what that is, if you ask me.
I read that and I was like, oh, absolutely not. So I responded with this.
And this is what she wrote in response. She said, I don't think, I don't do sleepovers this early on. I'm not sure if that's what you're looking for, like more of a hookup situation, but that's not me. Then she put some goofy ass emoji.
And ever since that point, the vibes just turned in our conversation. But it was the day of the date, within like a few hours of it. So I had the decision to make of like, do I cancel this because it's kind of going left, or do I just go? He was apologetic because I guess he felt like I misunderstood what he was saying, but I personally feel like I knew exactly what he was saying. He thought this was going to be something that it wasn't.
Now, this is the point I'm finna make. Why did you still go on the date, lady? If a man finds out early on, gentlemen, I'm going to tell you, don't waste your time. If you can already tell that that woman is not going to give you no ass, dash. Just leave her alone, find somebody else that will. Because it's going to be stressful. You're not going to really want to be there. The reason why this man continued or went on this date is because he did not really believe that she was not going to give no ass. You see what I'm saying? Or she did not look exactly how he thought she was going to look. Okay? That's a desperate move, to go after a woman that you already know may not want to give you some ass, gentlemen. You get what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
So he shows up, Hollister hoodie, jeans, no reservation, barely speaks on the date. It's so awkward. I'm so uncomfortable for the entire thing. I just order my food, quickly eat a little bit of it, put it in a to-go box. We barely speak for the majority of the dinner. Barely. We just watch the live music. Then I decide to go to the bathroom, and when I come back, I'm going to ask him if he's ready to go. By the time I go and come back, I'm in the bathroom for maybe 2 minutes. I come back, he's gone. Vanished. Nowhere to be found.
He didn't want your ass. I guess he came the way he did because he had nothing else better to do. This is why, gentlemen, you got to have a good social life. Have more than one woman, so you won't have to be focused on one woman, because that would have been a waste of time for me. You know what I mean? Especially if a woman is already telling you she ain't going to give you no ass, don't even go on the date. You get what I'm saying? But at least I'm happy that the man got up and left. You know what I mean? Because women been doing foul shit on dates for a long period of time. Can you dig it? Now, let me show you one last one. We're going to get up out of here. Can you dig it? 1 second, y'all, as I put it on your screen. Hope y'all doing all right out there this morning. I think you are. All right. Let's get it.
So y'all tell me, but am I wrong because I let this guy walk out on me on the first date? So tell me why I'm out with this guy, right? And we've been talking for a couple of weeks. That's okay. And we was hitting it off. Okay. So when we actually meet up for the drink, I'm like, okay, let me buy you a drink, right? He like, no, I got it. I'm like, okay, weird. Anyway. So eventually we get to talking. And while we talking, I'm just noticing that, like, it just seems like he's trying to argue with me. Like, every little thing I say, you have to disagree. So I'm trying to take it as a joke. Like, haha, kiki. Like, we sure can't agree on the same things. So the next thing I know, he like, all right, have a nice day. And then proceeded to speed walk out that motherfucking restaurant like I was finna chase him or something. Baby has got to be out of his mind. So y'all tell me, I know I'm cute and all, whatever, but at this point, I just had to really just like think for a second.
You should have thought before you said you think you was cute and all, cause baby, you ain't it. It ain't giving that. But I think the woman ain't telling you the whole story either. You know what I mean? For a man to get up and do some shit like that, it had to be something else going on. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why that would happen. So there's something about her. She seemed like she goofy and dingy as hell any goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? Probably got a big gut, big belly underneath that steering wheel. A hard belly, too. You ever touch a hard belly? I bet that's what she got. Well, anyway, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this topic. Take it easy now, you hear?